Hi guys, so today we are at Silverstone for a Ferrari event and there is some amazing cars here. Let me show you around. Firstly, we have the Ferrari F80, and I love this car. It's been getting some hate online for its V6 engine, but I don't care if it's a V6 or a V12, this car makes 1,200 horsepower. So no matter what, it's an insanely quick car. What gives this car its almost Enzo sort of look with the boxy shape is these front washboards which are the same as on an F1 car, so you know this car has been designed well. Has carbon fibre stars on the wheels, along with along with yellow brake calipers and giant brake plates. If I come around the back, you can see this amazing rear tail light design with the huge spoiler that extends when you reach a high speed, which is so cool. Next, which I'll come round to, we have 12 cylinder, but I bet many of you have seen this car before, so I'm going to skip along to another insane car, the 296 Speciale. I haven't seen this car yet, and this is my first time seeing this car, and I just think it is absolutely stunning. I love how Ferrari has made another Speciale edition car of one of their amazing models, just like the 458. Has carbon fibre wheels, and I love the Viola Nürburgring paint job with the white, almost orangey purple and green. Has tons of added aero on the side, along with it almost, what I sometimes think, it looks a bit like I could almost describe it as like a baby F80, but it's still so cool. The reason why I describe it like that is these winglets on the back, which is the same on the FXXK as well. And look at this one singular exhaust tip on the back above this huge piece of carbon fibre, which is really, really cool. But this next car, I don't think anybody listening to this video here has ever seen before in the world. It is the Ferrari Amalfi. I'm not too big of a fan of this car, but I do think it is quite cool. Has with like the one light beam, which I'm sorry if I accidentally blinded a few of you, with like the headlight design, I think is really cool. I do prefer the Roma's front grille, but it still looks very, very cool. And I'm not allowed out the back here because it's like a special VIP bit. You can see has the same tail lights as the Ferrari Amalfi, and you might not be. And if I take you round this side here, you might just be able to make out. No, I'll take you round the other side where this guy is sitting, so you might not be able to make out too well. The blue interior, which is pretty cool. And if you think all of this upstairs is insane, wait a second, because I'm going to show you the tons of hypercars that are downstairs. Firstly, to start, we have a 1 of 20 Ferrari 488 Pista Pilote, and this car is stunning. I already love the 488 Pista, but they've just gone and made this car even better. Has a carbon fibre insert on the front, along with this amazing Italian flag racing livery. Has carbon fibre inserts on the side air vents. And if I come round the back, this is the thing that I love about this car. The fully carbon fibre rear spoiler, F1 inspired rear tail light, rear brake lights, and look at these exhausts. So cool. Along with this gigantic rear diffuser. This is really, really cool. Next, these two are leaving, so I might need to be a bit quick. It's a Daytona SP3 and SF90XX. This car is finished in green carbon fibre along with gold highlights. fuming. It just looks like an alien has created it. This is so cool. Could you give me some revs, please? Oh, he's getting rev it. Oh, listen to that. Absolutely amazing. Next, we have this, the Ferrari SF90 XX Spider. And look at the design on this. Green, blue, along with red and white. This car has almost every colour of the rainbow. It looks so cool. Finished with the same gold wheels as the SP3 up there, along with forged carbon brake calipers. Has carbon fibre inserts above the side air vent, and check out this back end. Looks amazing with the one light beam, along with fully carbon fibre rear spoiler and blue and white highlights on the, a blue and white racing stripe on the back. And check out this rear diffuser, huge. This car is so cool. I think it's so much better than the SF90 Spider, like the normal one. I think it's been such a good addition to it, and it's made it, the car still kept it as like a hypercar and kept the XX factor while still keeping the SF90 design and like presence. This car is so cool, along with the SP3 up there. Wow. Next, we have these three cars: an 812 Competizione Aperta, a LaFerrari and an F12 TDF. All of these cars have absolutely stunning specs, and I'm going to show you around this one first. It has this beautiful green colour with carbon fibre highlights and gold rims. And another thing, after I just finished filming that Daytona SP3 from a second ago, the guy let me sit in it, and it was absolutely insane in there. It looked like an alien spaceship. But anyway, back to the car. Has white racing stripes along with a carbon fibre insert above the bonnet. And look at the size of these carbon ceramic brakes, along with this little carbon fibre Ferrari badge, which I think is pretty cool. And look at this interior. It's tailor-made, and look at the red stitching and carbon fibre everywhere. This car is stunning. I'm going to need to squeeze through the back. I'll just wait for this man to finish taking his photos. Has carbon fibre inserts above the headrest, and now I can show you the back end of this car. It is stunning, with the dual tail lights on either side, which just looks so cool. The carbon air vents behind the wheels, and this huge carbon rear diffuser. Next, the Ferrari LaFerrari. Quite an unpopular opinion, but I would rather have a Daytona SP3 than a LaFerrari. But either way, both cars are absolutely stunning. This car has a beautiful burgundy colour, along with carbon fibre inserts all along. Has half of the front splitter is normal burgundy, while the sides and behind it is carbon fibre. Has one singular carbon insert along on the hood vents, and look at these intercoolers or fans. I forgot what they're called, because I don't know too much about the engines of the cars. I just know which one looks really cool and what model they are. Has huge forged carbon brakes, and look at the design of this. This is one of the most aerodynamic Ferraris ever made, letting air run all the way through the crevices straight into the air vent, feeding that beautiful V12. Has a red and black interior. Wait, I'll show you a bit more. Has red and black interior, along with carbon fibre everywhere along it. And this one, Ferrari, is actually the Aperta as well, because earlier they were taking off the roof. Talking about the roof, it's fully carbon fibre, and you can see where the panels will come off. And look at this V12 back here, absolutely amazing, where you can see the holders for both the six cylinders. Next, has dual exhaust tips on either side, along with this F1 deranged rear tail light. And look at this design on this rear diffuser. Has flaps that'll go up and down for when you're braking. Next, and the final car of this area is this, the F12 TDF. I absolutely love this car, but I would rather have an 812 Competizione, but it's still lovely. In this like almost matte almond greeny colour. I don't know if it'll look different on camera, along with carbon fibre inserts along the bottom. And look at how wide this car is. It is insane. This car would usually have the carbon fibre insert up here, just like the 812 Comp. But this one doesn't, which is quite strange. Also, doesn't have the Ferrari badge over here, but it doesn't matter because the spec is still insane. And some of you might say the Ferrari badge is here, but also usually they'll have one like right here or something. Anyway, back to the car again. Has carbon fibre side skirts, and look at that interior. Full green mesh on the seats, along with green carbon fibre all over it. And another thing that I love about this car is the exposed like gas cap, along with side skirt vents, which is very cool. And look at this number plate as well, F1 TDF, along with dual exhaust tips. And again, like on all of these cars, has that F1 tail light along with a carbon fibre rear diffuser. So cool. Another car that I've just noticed while I was walking down to the next hypercar paddock is this. It's a 488 GTB with an insane body kit. Has almost an Enzo front, along with carbon fibre wing, like little shark fins on the front. And I find this car quite cool. Some of you might say it would look better if they just left it, but I actually think it's quite cool with the added aero and carbon fibre front splitter. And I just think this car looks like it's been taken straight from someone's Forza garage. Honestly, it's probably mine. I love cars like this, like supercars that have been modded, like Liberty Walk Lambos and Ferraris like this. It has gigantic brake discs, and I don't know if you'll be able to see too well because this car is fully tinted. That has a fully yellow interior, and that is really cool for a car like this. More added on, carbon fibre side skirts and more carbon fibre on the side above the air vents. But look at the size of these wheels compared to my hand. They're absolutely gigantic compared to, say, this 296 here. Then look at the size of these wheels compared to here. And look at the back end of this. Has this almost dual, like, flap, spoiler, along with I forgot what they call, white pinstripes on the rear diffuser, along with the moved exhaust tips and F1 brake light. This car is very cool and super unique. Wow. As I was at the supercar paddock, which I'll show you in a second, I spotted this Ferrari Enzo, which is just about to go, so I thought might as well take this video now before it leaves. This car has an insanely gigantic rear diffuser with the exhaust tips up here, and if I come around the side, has this amazing boxy shape on the fenders, along with this gigantic side air vent. And I can't show you the front too well, but look at this with the pointed front end and these amazing looking headlights. This car is so cool and really cool to find as well, just before it left. Okay, we're finally on to the second supercar paddock, and I can't show you around too much because it's very busy. We have Schmee's SF90XX, two Daytona SP3s. I'm not too sure what that old Ferrari is. You'll have to tell me in the comments because I'm not too good with my old Ferraris. But all that I know, it looks very nice. But anyway, on to these two cars. We have this, a Daytona SP3 finished in this wonderful blue paint job. Has carbon fibre inlets above the headlights, and this car's design, like I said on the other Daytona, it's just almost inhuman. It doesn't look like anything that could be created on this earth. Has a fully red interior, like the one we last time, I think. I'm not too sure, so don't go unleash hell on me in the comments if I got it wrong, because I can't remember, because the only thing in my head right now is how many hypercars there are here. Has carbon fibre side skirts which are gigantic, and look at the red, like almost the end of the oh god, I keep forgetting words. It's the rear of this car with the dual exhaust tips and fully carbon fibre end. And next, onto one of the most famous SF90XX, or maybe even the most famous SF90XX in the world, we have Shmee's car. It has, and some of you might say this isn't his because it's his number plate, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure whether it's his, but I think it is, because he said the spec is 1 of 1, so I think it's his, because I've checked back some of his old videos and I can't see the rear number plate, so correct me if I am wrong and this is a replica, but I don't think it is. Anyway, back onto the car again. Fully carbon fibre rear diffuser, and look at this spoiler with the green paint job and yellow highlights. And look at this engine up here. Such a cool engine bay for such a cool car. Has fully carbon fibre wheels along with carbon fibre side skirts. And look at this interior, black on yellow, which is a really, really cool spec. Which is really, really cool, because you don't see that in cars very often. And Shmee has gone and done what he does to all of his cars, giving it a strange but amazing and beautiful spec. Really, really cool. Next, this, the third Daytona SP3 of the day, and it's not even the last. There's another one over there, which I'll show you in a second. Has fully carbon fibre rear diffuser, along with a different type of carbon fibre by the exhaust tips. This car is really cool with these gold wheels and 23 racing number. This car, instead of like the other Daytona SP3s, this one has a fully blue interior, which is very, very cool and very, very unique. Wow, this is very cool to see all of these cars here. On the final supercar paddock here, I mean hypercar paddock, we have this, a very strange looking LaFerrari. This is because this is a 1 of 1 LaFerrari prototype. You can see it looks very, very different, but also very similar to the LaFerrari next to it. This car has none of the hood vents, along with an extended front end, a bit like the Enzo, with nothing running from down there. If I come round the side, you can see this interior, which is really, really cool, with the yellow and black stripes and dots. Has a strange fuel cap, nothing like the one over there, with a proper latch and everything. It also has this latch up here, which I'm not too sure what it's for. And look at the exhaust system around here. We have a fake exhaust down here, and these are the real exhausts in the middle, right here. And this car, just like the LaFerrari though, has the F1 brake light along with a carbon fibre rear diffuser. And now you guys can see the difference between that LaFerrari and this LaFerrari. You can see this one has the real exhaust tips down here, and it has flaps on the rear diffuser, which the other one did not. And if I come round again, you can see this amazing design, and this car has red and black interior along with another carbon fibre hood. And another thing I love about this car is this front end. It's just an absolutely stunning car, and I love these cars. I do prefer the Daytona SP3, but no matter what, there's nothing else that looks like